You don't know what happens when the sun goes down and the moon comes up. The blunts go round, everybody getting drunk all night. You know we put it down all night.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JP back again, yet again for the continuation of our Pokemon Moon Hardcore Randomized Nuzlocke with your boy, of course. Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. It's your boy, and we are here to kind of investigate Coney a little bit and find Olivia so we can smack up her cheeks real deliciously and finally get off this damn island. I'm really eager to get off this damn island. I'll keep it a buck with you guys. Keep it a $1.95. Pass? Probopass? Medicine? For me, Kakashi? It's insane. Borderline, just crazy. A floating rock giving me medicine. I've marked the ruins of life on my map. I'd say we do some shopping now. I don't think there will be much shops out now. So I'm pretty sure the ruins are over here past the cemetery, if I am not mistaken. Which is pretty cool and pog and lit and dope and very cool. I'm trying to dodge Grandma here. I wish there was a crouch button. Wish this was Legends Arceus. Keep walking. Yeah, fuck out of here, Grandma. Miss me with that. Miss me with that, Grandma. I'm gonna try and bring the mic closer to me. There we go. That way I can, like, eat the mic. Oh my god, a charger bug. I've never seen this creature before in all of my years of Pokemon adventuring. Go ahead and leave, though. We don't need to... We don't need to be dealing with that. Oh, I reckon we could do a team recap. I mean, it's the same as it's been the last couple episodes, but I reckon we could do that real quick for you guys. We have Big Chungus or Snorlax, Body Slam, Yawn, Spirit Shackle, Amnesia, Sheer Force. Tempest or Decidueye, Intimidate with Razor Leaf. Almost said Razor Shell. Bro's looking like a samurai to me. With Pluck, Spirit Shackle, Synthesis. Sandslash, our huge power Sandslash. With Metal Claw, Ice Ball, Dual Chop, Sacred Fire. Goodra, also known as Slurpy Gurpy, with Dragon Breath, Bubble, Protect, Draco Meteor, Emissary, our Yveltal with Snarl, Oblivion Wing, Double Team, and Roost, and Jello, our Duosion, which, not a lot to talk about right now in terms of Homeboy right there. Let's move Emissary up front. I'm kind of just trying to blow shit away today. I'm trying to just shake and bake. I'm trying to just one-hit things, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I'm just trying to one-tap and be done. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a great day. Definitely let me know what your days are like these days. What your days are like these days. Sophisticated English by JP, as always. Sophisticated. Oh my goodness, Team Skull. How could you? I'm currently working on, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to talk about for me. But I'm indulging in a diet right now. I mean, I guess you could call it a diet, something like that. It's called keto. I'm sure you guys maybe have heard about that, especially if you're from the Americas. Not everybody is. We got some proud JP members that are from Germany, what have you, across the waters. But I'm doing what's called keto, and keto basically entails cutting out like carbs and stuff like that and having very protein-rich diet. So lots of eggs, lots of red meats, poultry, stuff like that. Really cutting out basically as many carbs as I can. Really eliminating any potatoes, you know, your chips, your drinks, breads, anything like that. So that's something I've been working on and doing for about a week now. I think Saturday marks 2 weeks I've been doing it. At least at the time of recording this. Actually, it might be 3. I think it's 2. Every day feels very long when you don't have carbs out. That feel good starch in your tummy wummy. But yeah, it's been something I've been personally doing. It's one of those things where health has been very important to me. I would say health and aesthetically, I know I can look a lot better, a lot more slimmed down and everything. Oh, this is a new encounter, by the way. Can't forget that. Aesthetically looking slimmer and being more fit and everything like that is something important to me. It has been for a very long time. I was a very skinny child, very, very itty-bitty boy, if you will. And kind of became not so much that way as I aged. Got into some really bad eating habits as I got older, and I mean, I can blame some of that on my grandmother a little bit, because she'd always have me eat all these very sweet things, and we would always eat an abundance of what we would call crappy foods. But I mean, as a kid growing up, you're like, this is fucking awesome. This is sweet. I love this. And you're like, I'm gonna be doing this every weekend, every living breath and opportunity I have. And I kind of regret that a little bit now. Just in terms of overall health. And I'm not bringing up this topic because like I've got some fucking life-threatening like disease or illness or something like that. Besides like the common cold I get all the time, because I'm not built like that, you know what I mean? I'm not him, if you will. Hold on, I need to name this big-brained lady. I'm gonna name you Rochelle, because that just sounds like a very big-brained lady name. But yeah, health has been something on my mind for quite some time, and it's been one of those things I've been wanting to improve for considerable length of time. Just haven't always, stuck to my guns on that, Like, I'll be like, every year I'm like, I want to do better, I want to eat better, I want to exercise more, I want to lift more weights, stuff like that. And usually I'll start off nice and chill and lit, and it'll work for a little bit, and then I'll just like fall off the wagon. Either I'm having like a really bad day, or I go to like a new restaurant, try something new, and just ruins everything every single time. But keto so far, I mean, I've had my ups and my downs with it so far. Nothing's perfect when you're trying to make life-altering changes like that. And that's not just even in like nutritionally, that's in any phase of life. When you're making like a big drastic change, there's all kinds of things that are gonna have its pros and its cons, and you gotta learn to be able to deal with those consequences of your actions, type of thing. And I'm a really big believer on consequences of your actions too. I feel like the most infamous quote, right, is if you can't do the crime, you can't do the time, right? But not every action you take is a fucking like life-threatening crime, right? It's not like every action you commit in your life is like domestic terrorism. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying that. Like I'm saying like broad spectrum. Like you decide to not eat healthy today, and instead of having like eggs and wheat toast, you decide to have like a whole pan of biscuits and gravy, like some people have in their past. I'm just a big believer in that. So doing this keto thing has really lit a spark under my peripheral ass, if you will, to kind of really stick to it this time, really kind of stick to my guns, be as physically disciplined as I can. And it's been hard. It has been hard because I'm such a carb lover. You probably wouldn't guess by looking at me, but I'm not the biggest guy on sweets in terms of like your cookies, your ice cream, your cakes, all of that business. Might not look the part, but I've never been super big on it. I've always been the guy that likes his carbs more. Like his shredded hash browns are amazing. Biscuits and gravy are immaculate. Pizza, stuff like that. Some of the worst fathomable things that you could ingest into your body, I am him. You know what I mean? And turning 21, being able to have drinks and stuff like that too. I'm a big whiskey lover, so it'll definitely put on the pounds. The calories do be kind of going crazy a little bit, chat. I'll be honest. Water's amazing, by the way. But I think that is the first time in my history of Alola that I have battled Plumeria and not lost a Pokemon. I think I just broke a record for myself. Now, obviously, there's other motherfuckers that be going through this game all the time, daily, and they're like, Bro, you struggling against plumeria? Get the fuck out of here, you bum. You're absolutely booty cheeks. Get out of here. But I don't really like talking about, like, most specifically my health, in a very broad spectrum of things I don't like talking about. Just because it's one of those things where when you talk about it with other people, and you honestly, I'm really sorry. Anybody that's watching this 10 minutes in and they're like, "Yo, JP, why are we having like life talks and shit like this?" This is not what I signed up for when I decided to click on a YouTube Let's Play of Pokemon Ultra Moon Hardcore Randomizer. And I apologize, but most of the time I'm a silly goof and I'd be saying some just outrageous, outlandish bullshit. But there's the occasional times where I just hop on and I'm just like, let's have a real talk. Let's have a heart to heart. You know what I mean? So we're fighting Olivia, and she's got 6 fucking and she leads with the tornadoes. I cry in 4D chess. There's levels to this, but it's one of those things where I know I just apologize and I'm gonna keep going anyway. I apologize. It's one of those things where I don't like talking about health specifically in this case a lot, because I feel like it's one of those things where you have to really look at yourself when you're talking about it, kind of have some self-reflection and be like, yes, I have made poor choices, and I'm not proud that I've made said poor choices, and that I'm trying to reverse the consequences to my actions type thing. It's definitely one of those ordeals, you know what I mean? So, I mean, that's one reason I don't like talking about it and harping on it too much, because it's like, what are you gonna do? But yeah, it's just aesthetically and just overall health-wise, I've been doing keto, and like I said, it's a pain. It's been a pain so far in some aspects, but I feel like it's working for me. I've already kind of brought myself down a little bit. Obviously have to keep it up, right? Can't just do it like 1 or 2 weeks and be like, well, fuck me, I'm cured. I suddenly feel like fucking Tony Gonzalez, you know? I feel like fucking Shannon Sharp out there, you know what I mean? Football player references, sorry. But yeah, it's one of those things I'm like, it's like one of those things like you're secretly passionate about, where you're like, I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to be successful in this way. And it doesn't only like pertain to health too. Like, you guys can have things that you guys strive for, but don't not necessarily like talking about. You know, that could be stuff like with relationships. That could be stuff with, you know, money, finances, stuff like that you're not always, you know, comfortable talking about, you know, because it's a hard subject for you, because it's one of those things where you have to recognize, like, I've made bad decisions in terms of maybe past dating experiences, maybe past purchases that have been made that probably weren't ideal and probably the smartest thing to do, type thing. And it's one of those things where you got to really. This motherfucker is using a Z move. If I lose my Yveltal right now, I'm killing myself. Ha! You're dumb. You went for Z snatch. You can catch this Z nuts, bruh. It's like I know I've been saying this for like 13 minutes. It's one of those things where it doesn't always feel great to like talk about, because you have to reflect on yourself, and reflecting with yourself is one of the hardest things I think you can do in life, period. And I feel like there's a lot of truth in that, though. I feel like if you are able to kind of come face to face with yourself and kind of know where you make mistakes and why you are suffering the consequences that you are for whatever situation it may be, I think that leaves a lot of opportunity for growth. And I have been in a mode lately where that's all I'm really focused on, is just growth. In multiple aspects of my life, you know. Growth in terms of being a better student at college, you know, being a better human being just in general, you know, towards family, towards people I see every day. being a better future husband material, you know, kind of guy, you know, being a better content creator. I mean, if you guys even want to label me that, I personally don't feel like that, you know what I mean? I don't feel like a content creator. I feel like a guy that has this as a hobby, that kind of just sits back and chills with whoever decides to click on today and be like, let's have a great fucking time, let's just chill, let's ball out, do whatever we're playing this day for however long you're here for, 10 seconds, 30 minutes, 3 hours, whatever. And yeah, it's just, it all kind of circles back to growth, and is what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm swapping out because I'm sick of this. It all circles back to growth, and I think growth is very healthy. It's very important. It is one of those things that has taken me a very long time to kind of, I guess, I don't know, I want to say like realize, right? Because I feel like we all realize at all points of our life, you know, that we have to be better in certain aspects, we have to do better in certain aspects, and all that shit, you know. But it's one of those things that has become more apparent, I guess. It's become more important to me lately to just try and be better in all phases, all aspects of my life. And yeah, I'll leave it with that. This motherfucker has slow start. This is the slowest sack of garbage I have ever seen in all my days. All my days. We're gonna synthesize. Because I have no idea what you're gonna do to me, bro. You brought him in for a reason. Oh, you have knockoff. You fickle bitch. You knocked off my spell tag. You rat bastard. Yeah, that's a thick fat bastard, let me tell you one thing. That's a thick baby. That is a thickums. Not my thickums. That's not like my Ivysaur thickums, but like that's some pretty good thickness right there. Let me a good old case of thickness on a Monday. See, now I don't know. It's one of those things where now I feel like I had a really deep conversation and like I don't know where to go from there now. I don't know if I just like keep talking about like serious conversation shit, or if I just like be ridiculous like I normally am. I don't know. I love looking at myself in the corner of the video while I'm recording this, and I just like see my eyes completely fucking shut when I laugh. And I look so like Asian, like whitely Asian. Like if there was a white version of like looking Asian, I have it. Like I am like I am the whitest Asian. I'm the Asianest person you have ever seen on any platform. It's crazy. That's outlandish. I don't know where I'm going with that. I don't know where I'm going with it. It just came to my head. I'm sorry. I'm unfiltered. If you guys that have been here for a minute, you guys know I'm unkiltered, unfiltered. It's kind of my shtick. It's kind of my shtick. I just don't ever think. I just kind of say whatever's on my mind. And that's probably why nobody can stay till the end of a video, because they're like, what the fuck is bro talking about right now? Shit's crazy. He's talking about getting dick down in a Burger King. That's crazy. Like, don't know what to tell you, bro. All I can tell you is Olivia caught this dick, bro. She caught this dick. My dick. And balls. And huevos. She caught all of my Alolan goodness, if you know what I'm saying, chat. Call me Goku, because that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what... literally just cancel me any day now. Like, just like get me trending on Twitter about how I'm such a piece of shit. Please. It'd be such a funny thing to see on my timeline. I spent a very unhealthy amount of time on Twitter. Or X, or whatever the fuck they're calling it. Next week it's gonna be Crisscross or something like that. Something outlandish. Yo, an app called Crisscross that would be a social media platform, whether it be like a Snapchat or a Twitter type ordeal. Shit would be kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie. Shit would be kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie. It would be kind of fire. Let's see. So we're in that 32, level 32, 33-ish area. Do we have anybody in our box that would be evolving soon? That would potentially be a future team member? I have no idea where you evolve. You could be cool. Maybe. Oh, I forgot we have Lechuga. Oh, Lechuga, and then saving Tempest for Elite Four would be kind of huge. It'd be kind of nutty 5 trillion, if you know what I'm saying, chat. Call me Goku. We do have Emperor, that would probably be evolving at this time. We have Bloody Phil, our Grubbin. I don't know when we get Vikavolt. I think Vikavolt's like 40s. You'd be evolving soon, KFC. Your imposter crisis would finally be over, and that'd be very lit. Then we got the Playboy Bunny. We ain't talking about the Playboy Bunny. Maybe Jordan. Maybe Jordan. Or Fion. Because we're hitting the 3rd island soon. And by soon, I mean like almost right now. Once we're done with Aether. So I'm kind of trying to get in that mode where we put things on our team that aren't going to be devastating if we lose it. That way we can take things that we want for the Elite Four off of our team and save them so we don't possibly, run into some bullshit and lose them by accident. Or by my own stupidity, which is completely on purpose. My stupid things that I do that I think are smart, but end up fucking me big time. That's a bar. That's a bar, chat. And I don't know if we can get an encounter at the resort. I'm gonna guess not, because I don't remember ever getting one there prior. But we can look anyway, because what's it gonna hurt? Absolutely nothing, except my sanity. Probably my sanity, just a little bit. Probably just a little bit. Hano Beach. Oh, we can definitely get an encounter over here. Hano Beach, let's fucking go. We can get one. That's a W. Holy tits. You spin me right round. Like a record, baby. Lapras, you're popping off. Give me something. Find me something delicious in these waters. We found 2 Psychic types today. 2 Psychic types. As Emissary is currently showboating our Psychic type that is currently in the back of the party. Not how I feel about it. Don't know how I feel. It's kind of an oofies, if you will. Kind of an oofy. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. What are we gonna call Woobat? I'm gonna name you. I'm gonna name you Keto because of the big talk we had today. You're gonna evolve anyway, so there's really no point in checking your ability unless you had some fucking bullshit like Wonder Guard, which I don't even think is in the randomizer. If I'm being honest. If it was, that'd be some lunacy shit. That'd be honestly kind of crazy and wild, but also kind of lit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try and do something, chat. I'm gonna try and turn up the speed up just a little bit, and pray to God that my setup does not blow up. I'm gonna pray that turning it up 5% is not gonna blow up my entire PC setup right now. I know I need to get a stronger PC setup. I know, chat. I know it's so much. You guys have no idea how much I know. Because there's things I want to do in the future on the channel that will require me to have a stronger PC setup at some juncture in the future. I know. I'm very, very aware. Because there's a lot of very cool things I would like to do, but I need a stronger PC that would be able to handle this. And it's not like that. It's not like my current one's a slouch, right? Like it can handle some pretty decent stuff that we've done so far. But for the cool things I'd like to do in the future, I'll definitely need an upgrade in terms of, just processing speed, RAM, storage, You know, a couple monitors up in this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, we need to get a hunk. We need to get a sexy beast. Good graphics card, you know, all that shit. And I'm one of those, like, I know a little bit about computers and setups and graphic cards and this, that, and the other, but I don't know a lot. And there is, I would say, in terms of everything and anything there is to know about, like, computers and all of their internal frameworks and softwares and computer chip pieces and all that bullshit, I probably know like 10%. If I were to take like a computer, I don't even know if it's computer science, if I were to take an intro level class and just took a test, didn't even look at any of the source material, I would probably fail that bitch in a heartbeat. I could tell you like what's a keyboard, you know, what a graphics card probably looks like, probably. I could probably tell you what SSD looks like. I can tell you what SSD does. I can tell you what the processor does. You know, I can tell you what CPU and RAM are. But could I tear apart an entire computer, point out every single last little electrical wire, show you how to replace shit in your laptop or computer or MacBook or Chrome or whatever the fuck you have? Could I do all that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's why I have a lot of respect for computer scientists and computer builders and all that bullshit, because they know what's going on. I don't. I'm just here to love and use the product. And I'm a proud customer, and I will not be afraid to admit that. I love how this is the first time we go to Aether, and everything's like so like joyful and like yay, rays of sunshine and, you know, rainbows and unicorns and lucky charms and all that. But the next time we come here, chat, the next time, it is going to be hell on earth. You would have thought that a man died in this Aether Foundation the way shit will be on lockdown, because shit gets real quick. But I'm pretty sure this is where we fight an Ultra Beast through the wormhole. So I'm gonna pray it's not a Mega Kyogre 5. It will be Boolin. You know what I mean? Oh, look at mommy loosen. Oh my god, mommy. Certified MILF. Certified. It has the JP stamp of approval. Probably the approval of like half the Pokemon community at this point too. MILF. She's like, I'm like 40 years old. I'm like, girl, show me your skincare routine, because you ain't be looking 40 years old. Let me tell you one thing, shorty. You would be not be looking 40 years old. You'd be looking like a tall glass of milk. You'd be looking like 32 on a bad day. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what is up. I'm trying to see what is up. You know what I mean? Look at us. Our avatar is cute as shit. She is adorable, chat. I can just eat her up. Just blah, blah, blah. I'm like one of those very friendly grandmas that just wants to give you all kinds of hugs and kisses and squeezes when she sees you. Oh, especially on the holidays when she's like, oh, it's been like 10 years since I've seen you. All the hugs and kisses. Or like on TV shows and stuff when it's like super exaggerated and like the grandma's got lipstick on and she'll like give her like a grandson like a kiss on the cheek, and it's like this giant fucking lipstick mark on his cheek. And he's like, oh, grandma, bleh. It's one of those. I find it fucking hilarious. It's so funny to me for no good reason. Need to add it's for no good reason. Alright, come here. Nihilego. What are you really? It's a Cricketune. It's the most feared Pokemon in all of existence. I don't know if I'm ready for such a fearsome battle. Whatever will I do? I will click simply a button. Jesus, we're a champion. We are a god amongst men. That's a GG no read if I've ever seen it in all my days. If that was literally like any like pseudo, any legendary, any actual Ultra Beast, I could have been sweating there for a second because his bro's aura was flared and just all over the goddamn place. So I was like, I don't know. But then I saw Cricketune and I was like, forget a legendary, forget an Ultra Beast, forget a mythical. That thing transcends space and time itself. That thing has like a 1,000 base stat total. Shit's cracked. It's like 200 base stats and everything. Bro could have just like one punch man my ass if I let him, if I gave him the opportunity. But I had Yveltal coming in there real clutch. Really hit him with the 1-2 whambo cambo, one hand grand slam maneuver, if you know what I'm saying. The 1-2 McGregor, the 3-4 Mayweather. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about, chat. I can go from really deep combos to saying a whole bunch of bullshit in the span of 15 minutes. 15 minutes, you get joyful, down-to-earth JP, and then the last 15, you get a, what the fuck are you talking about, my boy? My brother in Christ. What are you speaking? And I live for that. I live for that. It gives me such a jolt when I'm like, motherfuckers have no idea what's going on right now. And I can appreciate that. Hell yeah. Oh, Miss Wiki. Gonna give me the TM for Psychic. I got the TM for After You. Fuck, that's such a terrible TM. Jesus Christ. It's god awful. I'd rather like scrub this ship with a toothbrush than ever receive that TM again in all my days. My heart's kinda racing, you know. The Ultra Worm Hero is real. The Ultra Beasts are real too. And now this Ultra Recon Squad too. The world is just way too big. I bet we'll discover even more new things on the next island too. We're gonna need all the energy we can get. Time to dig in. Nom 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 nom. Oh boy, I love eating ridiculously. Do you want a malasada? No, how? I want you to chew with your fucking mouth shut. That's what I would really appreciate, especially in the presence of such a wonderful and obviously well-dressed lady. I mean, obviously, have you not seen my drip? I mean, chat, have you not fucking looked at my drip? It is immaculate. This is the best thing since sliced cheese. This is the best thing since the invention of fire. My drip is immaculate. God damn it. Oh, it's time for the Mally Garden. Talk to me nice. Talk to me very nice. I think we can get an encounter either directly to the left or south of Mally 2. Probably. I could be lying though. I could be capping out my ass. Could be big cappers. Could be a big old capperoony. Oh, we have I have to fight Hal? Ah, fuck. So much for my idea of getting an encounter. We'll have to save that for next episode because we're about to get our ass whooped by Hal. And that big old mean Tornadus. Bro's toting that around in his bag like it's nothing. Bro's like, yeah, I just got a god in my pocket. What's the big deal? I'm just gonna Oblivion Wing like 3 times. You outspeed me? That is crazy. It's crazy talk. Oblivion Wing. He's level 33 as well. That is spooky. Might need to do a little bit of grinding in between episodes. It might be that time, chat. I was saying, oh, we're going to be over leveled for a little bit, and then the levels are going to spike up, and we're not going to be ready for it. And here it is. His lead is at 33. I don't know what that means for the rest of his team. The rest of his team could be like 30s then, right? Probably. I pray. Actually cry and scream in 3D. In 6D. Like these nuts on your face when you sleep. Got him. Ooh, an Axew! Can I have that? I want an Axew, bruh. Let me ask you a question. Comedic genius. Comedic genius. Solosis? My brother in Christ, what is all these shitty Pokemon you have? Have you not learned how to evolve any of them? I have a Duosion, for fuck's sake. Come on, Hal. Come on, Hal. How are you gonna do this to me? A Ghastly? How do you not... How? How do you not know how to evolve your Pokemon? This is just ludicrous. This is insane. Big Chungo. Lilligant. Chat. It's her. It's Holly. She's setting up. As much as I would love to let this Holly just obliterate my team, I can't. Goodbye, sweet angel. Goodbye, sweet angel, my sweet Holly. Oh, I need her on my team, chat. I need her to be my next encounter. I need it to be... need to be reunited. I need all my favorites. I need Destroyer. I need Holly. I need Slippery. I need all of them. I need the whole gang. I need the squad back together. That's what I need. Oh, god damn it, JP. You really got me this time. I wasn't really expecting it. I figured you just kind of would have rolled over and played dead a little bit. At least that was what I was hoping for. Rare. Yeah. You better get that Tornadus of yours under control. Your Tornadus on 4 legs. Kind of crazy. Well, chat, it is 35 minutes in. And I think I'm going to wrap this puppy up. Next episode, we'll get some juicy encounters, go into the Mally Garden where some shenanigans will most definitely occur. And we'll just see where the episode takes us from there. I usually set a goal for what we're going to do every episode, and then I end up being off because something takes longer or we just breeze through it faster than I thought. So I'm not going to set any expectations. The only expectations that you can expect next episode is that we're at least getting some encounters. That will happen. I promise you that. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for being here. It means the world a lot to me. Thank you guys so much for watching, even if it was only like the first 15 minutes when I was being for real with you. Yeah, I really don't know what to say anymore at this point. Like, I really don't. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you enjoyed, leave a like down below, of course. Sub if you're new or you haven't done it already for some weird reason. You guys can comment though and tell me you're sorry. All that, but I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next one.